Oh my god.
Hi Essie, are you hungry?
Hello everyone and welcome back to Angie's Table. Once again, we are in my kitchen today and I'm going to do another mukbang video, but it's going to be cookbang and mukbang. Today we are making Jaeyookbokeum, which is a spicy pork bulgogi, and it's really similar to something that we've made on this channel prior. It's similar to 콩나물 bulgogi or bean sprout bulgogi. So the seasoning and the marinade is kind of similar, but a little different in the sense that I feel like this is a little bit more stronger and a little bit spicier, sweeter. All the flavors are a little bit stronger and it's less watery. So for now, let's get started. Let's slice up our onions very thinly. And roughly chop our green onions. This recipe is pretty easy as long as you have all the ingredients. Let's add in 3 tablespoons of cooking wine. This is our oligosaccharide. Our gochujang. Soy sauce. And our red pepper flakes. Let's give this a mix. So there are other ingredients that I didn't add to this yet, like garlic and sugar, and I'll explain why I'm adding that in later and not adding it as part of this marinade that we're making. I'm trying to teach you guys the fastest way to cook this up without having to marinate it and keep it in the fridge for like a day or so. But I can promise you that we're not lacking in taste at all by doing this the fast way. We're going to be using this perilla seed oil, and if you guys don't have this, sesame oil will do, but I feel like the fragrance is really different between the two. If you guys have this, that's great. If you don't, sesame oil. Add a little bit of perilla seed oil. Okay, I have that heat on medium-high. We'll add in our meat right away. Hey, Essie. Essie. Are you hungry? I'll quickly add some black pepper. And black pepper will really help to capture any meat, gamey smell that this meat might have. The meat that we are using today is pork bulgogi, and it says pork bulgogi on the label. But if you guys can't find that at your local Korean grocery store, then go ahead and just get samgyeopsal or pork belly, and that will do. And once it's about 50% of the way cooked, we'll add in our garlic. The garlic will really help capture the smell and also give it really good flavor. Jaeyookbokeum is a very popular Korean dish, and sometimes they have gisa 식당s in Korea. It's for the busy workers or for like taxi drivers during their lunch breaks. They'll go to these Korean restaurants and they'll always have Jaeyookbokeum as one of the main meat like bento box meals. It's a really popular dish in Korea. Now I'm gonna add in the sugar. And the sugar will help caramelize everything and give it really good color and taste. I'm just gonna let it sit and do its thing.
Hi Essie, are you hungry?
You can't have this though, it's too spicy. Now I will add in our gochujang marinade. We'll also add in all our veggies. Thorma hot peppers, and green onions, And our onions. And we don't want to cook this for too long because then the juice from all the vegetables will seep out and it'll get too watery. So kick it up to high the last 2 minutes. Let's eat. This looks amazing. Yeah, Grace, you should just come and join us. Oh my God.
Wow.
Is it good? Mm-hmm. I did use, my grandma made us gochujang.
Wow. The pork is really tender. Or considering you didn't like marinate it overnight, it's really tender. And like even if you didn't marinate it overnight, it's very flavorful.
Yeah.
And it absorbed really well.
Oh my God. The scallions are so good in here. I don't know why. Like it?
Very good.
So now you guys all know that Grace is pregnant. Do you want to talk a little bit of like your pregnancy craving stuff?
Yeah, surprisingly, I don't crave Korean food. It's kind of sad because that's my favorite food. But yeah, I've been really into tomatoes recently. So I've been eating a lot of like cherry tomatoes and like yellow tomatoes.
Basically, Grace has her appetite has turned into the things that I normally like fresh tomatoes, salads, veggies.
I don't really like
meat. Right? It's so weird.
Meat aversion. I was concerned because I thought I would have a really big coffee withdrawal, but I have an aversion to coffee too. So I drink a lot more tea. Yeah, so far I feel like this pregnancy, I was a little worried that I would just eat junk food all the time.
I was too.
But I feel like I'm actually healthier being pregnant.
So good. I wasn't sure if you would like it.
But I can eat it. This is really good.
So
I can't
good.
believe how tender the meat is.
I love how spicy it is.
It is, yeah.
Already, you can see the visual differences. This color is a lot like bright red. There's obviously a lot less water because we don't have bean sprouts in it, because bean sprouts contain a lot of water and they really release it all when you cook them on heat. Add sugar like directly to the meat to caramelize it, because I think that's what makes it tender on top of it.
It does taste a little
different. But I think cooking is like, it's all about timing and it's all about ratio. You can add in sugar, like the same amount of sugar, but it depends in which process do you add it in, you know? I want to take the time to tell you guys that we will be putting in a lot more content on Grace's pregnancy journey. So we will do some little vlogs, and maybe Grace can give us some updates or info on pregnancy related things. Yeah, maybe it will help some of you guys out. Maybe you guys will be able to really relate to it or even learn something from it.
Trying out Grace's cravings.
Oh.
You should try.
Okay, I will. Sharing some foods and maybe even Korean culture. They do when a woman is pregnant, what they should eat, some myths about them. We'll share all of those details. But again, thank you for joining us on our video today, and we'll see you guys on our next video.